dive into some shots real quick. All right. I'll go first because mine will be probably quicker. I brought the title card from Conclave, which is a movie that's kind of going around the awards shows and stuff about a conclave picking the next pope after the pope dies. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was really good. This was the title card that popped up, and I think we've talked about title cards before, but like this has kind of been a trend in title cards of like this big like slightly adjusted impact font, and for it just felt like so like it didn't fit like what was going on or with the movie. Like I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Kate, I agree. I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by seeing that everywhere.
Yeah.
Because even, do you remember Marvel started doing that in all of their new movies too, just for like changing location?
Location, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for like Control and Alan Wake, and they did that too.
But that feels right for some reason. I don't know what that is.
It felt the most right in Control for me.
Yeah, because that feels very like almost like redacted paper being unredacted being like this location.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I've been, I'm not a fan of seeing it when it's like, Chicago. It's
right.
Like
I
all
do
captions, like the panning city.
Outside of like I do like it. Like if I just saw like a bunch of these images of everyone that does it, like I could be like, oh, like it looks good, but like it doesn't always fit. I feel like in most cases, yeah. Especially this movie was very like this is like a very like somber like scene at the beginning of the movie, like where it's like nighttime, all the priests and stuff are called to, the Pope just died or whatever, and that kind of just does this over top of like, it would have hit better if you want. I think if it was like maybe at the end of the movie or something, or maybe at a different spot of would work better. But as soon as it hit, I was like,
I want to see the scene. I'll watch this movie. It sounds super interesting because I read a little bit about the process, and it'd be cool to see a movie.
Yeah, it was the whole process. I don't know if I've done obviously zero research, but like for them to like vote and stuff, like all like the priests that are like eligible, I guess, for it, like get like sequestered like a jury, and like no like outside contact, and they sit in a room and they like vote all day until there's like a majority, and then like if they don't reach it by the end of the day, they just do it again tomorrow. But it's like I had no idea.
And is it because they have to fly everyone out like across the world, like every pope from like around the world has to come,
like bishop,
whatever the level you have to be,
cardinal.
Yeah.
Is it cardinal or bishop? You would know better now. What's the?
I can't. I think I want to say bishop, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Can't quite. Bishops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Recommend. Would recommend watching it.
Yeah, nice. It should be bishops.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
I know how to shift gears from that. What did you bring us, Colton? What was this blue guy you got here?
The Oscar-nominated, award-winning feature. No, I decided to watch Sonic over the weekend.
Yeah, the Cardinals vote. Sorry, I just looked up.
Like, it's just the Cardinals.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Regardless. I decided to watch this because obviously Sonic 3 is out in theaters recently, and I kind of want to see that in theaters before it leaves. But I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to watch a blue guy. Got a little. Yeah.
Fixing for some speed.
Fixing for some
speed. No other emotions. No other like adrenaline, like pure awe.
I was never a Sonic kid growing up, so I never like had that like attachment to this little guy.
How do you not look at this face and be like, that's literally me? How do you look at that face and not think that,
I don't relate because honestly some of the dialogue was the cheesiest I've ever seen in a movie.
That doesn't go away.
I think it's pretty cheesy.
It was like, you don't hurt my friends. I'm just like, all right, fair enough. This is a kid's movie.
Do remember it is a children's movie. Well, not children's, but yeah.
So I mean, and some of the jokes, so many of the jokes were of its time kind of thing, like mid 2015 jokes where it's like,
It does kind of feel like.
Remember
that,
there was those jokes where everyone was like raving how like, oh, The Rock should be president. Like they made that joke, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that being like kind of like a relevant thing at the time.
But this came out in 2020, Colton, for the record.
Really?
But I mean, I feel like a lot of like comedy movies can get stuck like that, where the script and stuff was probably written back in 2015, and like I'm sure it got tweaked and adjusted and stuff. But I'm sure a lot of jokes that were like, oh no, we got to keep this in. This is funny. You know, last like 4 years where it's like, oh, that's kind of out of the times, you know.
I mean, like watching Sonic floss, that was definitely a pinpoint of time right there. That's like that's
but even
that
that's
specific era.
earlier than 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He didn't dab though. I don't remember him dabbing, so I was kind of surprised about that. Unless he does that in future.
I thought he did dab. I don't remember.
Yeah.
This movie was kind of a blur, to be honest.
A blue blur.
The blue blur.
The blue blur. Oh yeah, the blue blur. I did like
She did
the
that on purpose.
Sonic beam. I feel like they were, whoever was the creators of this movie, at least had fun and kind of embraced that culture.
That is what I am glad about these movies, like how even like there's some cheesy dialogue, there's some bad dialogue, but like they look. I haven't seen the first one in a while, but I'm just thinking of in my head they all look like the third one at least, and they look like very pretty, like especially like the characters and stuff. So that I am happy about.
The sequence is great, like all the interactive, like a lot of movies, some I worked on, they don't spend, at least because this was also shot at night, so you got to see all the interactive light and stuff bouncing and reflecting. It was great, and not many shows do that. So I was like, oh, this is good work. Yep. I mean, this is also the climactic scene of the movie, so I'd hope they would put a little bit of effort into this, but then they did.
Oh yeah,
so it was really good.
Right, I'm getting confused with the second one because I'm thinking of the second one but now I'm remembering.
No, yeah, this one he just
the big.
I know it's like a machine or whatever.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
Here he just has the jet that makes him as fast as Sonic because of the quill.
Right.
That he picks up.
Right.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you have to keep us watch Sonic. We can look at some Sonic 2 shots next week, and then some Sonic 3 after that.
And then Sonic 3 after. Yeah. You'll be all caught up with us on
we could do
the Sonic lore.
Yeah. We could do a whole episode on Sonic 3. Oh.
We should do it as a special when we stream.
Maybe I could watch both episodes or both movies by next week. Okay. I could do it this weekend.
Do it.
Yeah, no rush on that because when do you guys want to stream soon? Like
we should.
When do you guys want to do the Sonic stream?
Mm-hmm. I mean, weekends are not the best for me, but I could do Fridays. But we can talk about that later.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay, yeah. But there'll be a Sonic stream coming up, so
there will be a Sonic stream coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed the first movie, but you know,
it was fun. I think that's the thing. It was similar. We've had this conversation privately, but for our audience members, it's similar to like the Detective Pikachu movie, where if you were part of the fandom that you grew up with it, you'll enjoy it for what it is. Like even though yes, it has dumb jokes, it's geared towards kids. The fan service and the care by the directors is still enough for us to enjoy it as well, and also for kids. We could accept it for its flaws, but ultimately it's a good product.
Yeah,
because in the end they are for kids.
Yeah.
So yeah.